The chill of the night wrapped around me like a cloak as I ventured into the depths of an ancient forest, its dense canopy blocking out the moonlight. I shivered, not just from the cold, but from the foreboding sense that I was trespassing into realms best left untouched. Yet driven by an insatiable curiosity, I pressed on, guided only by the flickering glow of my lantern. I had heard whispers among the townsfolk of a cursed grove hidden deep within these woods, a place where the veil between our world and the next grew thin. They spoke of a pact made in darkness, of an eternal struggle between two celestial beings, each vying for dominion over the souls of mankind. Satan and Jesus, locked in a cosmic battle that echoed through the ages. As I ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew heavy with the scent of decay, and the trees twisted and gnarled like the fingers of a corpse reaching up from the grave. Shadows danced on the periphery of my vision, and I could feel unseen eyes watching my every move. Suddenly, the forest fell silent, as if holding its breath in anticipation. I stopped in my tracks, my heart pounding in my chest. And then, from the darkness emerged a figure so ancient and terrible that I could scarcely comprehend its existence. Satan stood before me, his form wreathed in flames that cast a hellish light upon the surrounding trees. His eyes burned like embers, and his voice echoed with the echoes of 1,000 tormented souls. "You dare to trespass in my domain, mortal?" he hissed, his voice like the crackling of flames. I tried to speak, to apologize for my intrusion, but my voice caught in my throat. Satan's presence was overwhelming, suffocating, and I found myself unable to move, unable to think, as if held in the grip of some unseen force. But then, from the shadows behind Satan, another figure emerged. A figure bathed in a soft, ethereal light that seemed to push back the darkness itself. It was Jesus, his face gentle and kind, yet with a steely resolve burning in his eyes. "Do not be afraid, my child," Jesus said, his voice a soothing balm against the cacophony of darkness. "You are not alone in this place." With a wave of his hand, Jesus banished the shadows that had enveloped me, and I felt a surge of strength coursing through my veins. I looked into his eyes and saw not fear but hope, a beacon of light in the midst of darkness. But Satan was not so easily deterred. With a roar of fury, he lunged forward, his claws extended like daggers. Jesus met him head-on, their forms intertwining in a whirlwind of light and darkness. The very ground beneath us shook with the force of their conflict, and I could do nothing but watch in awe and terror. For what seemed like an eternity, the two beings battled, their powers clashing like titans in the heavens. But in the end, it was Jesus who emerged victorious, his radiant form casting out the darkness and banishing Satan back into the depths of the abyss. As the last echoes of their battle faded into the night, Jesus turned to me, his expression softening with compassion. "Go now, and fear not," he said, his voice a gentle breeze in the silence of the forest. "You have seen the true nature of evil, but remember that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope." And with that, he vanished into the night, leaving me alone in the depths of the cursed grove. But though the memory of that night would haunt me for the rest of my days, I knew that I had witnessed something truly extraordinary. For in that ancient forest, I had seen the eternal struggle between good and evil, and I had seen that even in the face of unimaginable darkness, there is always a flicker of light waiting to guide us home.